MBA is a program which makes leaders. MBA is a program after which you should walk out with the confidence to do well, to create things, and to lead businesses. Now, all of this is hinged upon how you think, what is your thought process, and what exactly is the story which you tell yourself. In this video, what I want to share with you is that what needs to be that one winning mindset which you need to keep with you while at your B school, so that that thought process can actually make you win. It can make you face whatever challenges you face, not only in your MBA program, but even outside your MBA. And let me remind you, MBA is your final degree in life, after which you need to take on the world. So therefore, it becomes really important for you to know how to think and what to think about during your MBA. Hi, I'm Darpan Saxena, an MBA graduate from IIM Udaipur, and let's get on with the video. So when you're in your MBA, what happens is that you usually find yourself having a lot of time at your hands, and in that time, the kind of self-talk, the kind of things which you tell yourself, the kind of stories which you tell yourself, and the kind of interactions which you have with your friends are so important, because they actually give you that final shape of what you're going to be as a professional when you're out there in the industry. And therefore, in this video, in this very short video which I plan to create for you, I would be sharing with you that what are the 3 different thought processes in which you or your friends could be in, and out of these 3 thought processes, which one is that one thought process, which one is that one mindset which you need to be in, which is going to be a winning mindset for you. And if you're excited to know about all of these things, then do hit the like button. It will help the YouTube algorithm know that you really enjoy this content, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. So the first mindset which you can have, which you or your friends can have in the MBA program, is the victim mindset. Now, what exactly is this? Now, as per this mindset, what you'll always think is that I am good, but everything around me is wrong. The entire system around me is wrong, and there is a problem in that. Now, when you're operating in this kind of a mindset, you will always resist change, and you will never take the feedback. You will never improve, because as per you, whatever you have in your mind, whatever plans you have, and whoever you are is perfect. And everything around you needs to be in accordance of what you want to have. So you would start to blame, say for example, the PlaceCom. You would start to blame the faculty about how they teach. You will start to blame everything around you, and you would feel that no, everything needs to be repaired, and only then I will be able to achieve the outcomes which I want to achieve. Which means what? Which means that if you are not able to get the outcomes, if you're not able to get the placement, for example, from your MBA, then you will never take that blame on yourself. You would always point that blame on the entire operation. You would always find a way to blame something else, someone else. For this kind of a mindset, my only advice to you is that you need to drop it immediately, because this means that your entire locus of control for your life is outside, and you believe that everything which will happen to you is happening from the outside, and because the things around you are not good as per you, therefore you are not able to succeed in life. The next kind of mindset you could be in is the villain mindset. What exactly is this? As per this, you would feel that, hey, I am no good, and therefore I will not be able to achieve anything. Basically, you are the villain of your own life, and you are the biggest hindrance for your success, for the outcomes which you want, because you don't find yourself to be worthy enough for anything, and therefore you will not work hard towards it. Therefore, the most important thing for you to do, if you have identified that, yes, I usually speak to myself as that, hey, I will not be able to have that, hey, I don't think that I am good enough to be able to do all of these things. For you, the biggest advice from my end is going to be that stop disqualifying yourself from things already. No, you need to believe in yourself that you are there at the B school, wherever you are, for a particular reason, and there is something in you for sure that you have been able to end up there. And even if you feel that you're not adequate enough for the things which you want, now is the time. MBA is the time for you to change your story. So when I had entered my MBA, at the starting of it, and even right now, I had a speech problem. I still have a speech problem. I stammer while I speak. I am not fluent. And especially when I started off with my MBA, my situation was so horrible that I used to give my interviews, MBA interviews, by scribbling my answers on sheets. That is how I used to give my interviews wherever I used to go. And from that stage, I was in that same thought process. I was the villain in my own story, because I used to feel that, hey, with this problem, how exactly will I even get placed? Forget about having a good placement, because if somebody is hiring an MBA, somebody would expect that the student should be able to speak properly. But if I'm not able to, then what exactly will happen with me? And therefore, I used to hide myself from various things which I should have been able to do. For example, speaking in front of the class. During my MBA, I never raised my hands and spoke in the class, because I was always disqualifying my own self in my own mind. However, from this thought process itself, that because you have realized that there are certain shortcomings which you have, you can change the story. You can enter another thought process wherein, after having admitted that, okay, there might be a few issues in me, I need to compensate for those. I need to work towards improving them so that I can get the outcomes which I want to have. And that is exactly what I was able to do during my MBA. So when I realized that my soft skills, my speech is impacted, then I thought that, okay, to compensate for this, because I might not be able to improve it since I have not been able to improve it over the years, fair enough, I will not chase improving it now, but I would do something that will help me compensate for it, which means that now I'll work on my hard skills, which is why I started my blog Super Heuristics, because then I could showcase all the skills which I had on the blog, and then finally my blog would speak for my own self. The beauty in all of this thing is that because my hard skills improved, I also started feeling the confidence and that story, that villain mindset which I have, that hey, I am no good and hence I'll not be able to achieve anything. That story also started to change, because then I started to get into the third mindset which I will be speaking to you about. So what exactly is this third mindset? This third mindset is what you need to be in. And this third mindset is something which you need to note it down somewhere, because this is that important. This third mindset for you as an MBA student is the victor mindset, as per which you would always say to yourself that, hey, I am good, everything else is also good, and I will be able to achieve whatever I want to achieve. When you are saying these things, when you are in this thought process, what exactly is happening is that you are taking the locus of control of everything within you. Now you're not externally controlled. You know that whatever you want to make it happen, you can make it happen by changing things within you and not exactly outside you. And even if you need to change something, that process needs to start from within. And that is exactly what happened. That when I started to work on my blog, I realized that yes, I need to change the way I think about myself, and then probably I can start myself associating with the hard skills which I've acquired, and from there I would gain the lost respect which I had in me. Thanks to my blog, I was able to grow back my lost self-esteem, and I'm very sure, the very simple reason that why I'm acknowledging all of these problems with you is because I know that there would be someone, or it could be you who's watching this right now, who could be facing a similar issue wherein you are in your MBA or you are about to enter your MBA program and you're not feeling adequate. You're not feeling good about it, and therefore you need to know that, hey, I've been at that same stage and I've been able to sail through just by becoming and moving on to that third thought process, the victor mindset, which says that I am good and I'll be able to achieve it. Therefore, my final advice to you is that please take onus of whatever you want. You have the ability to create the outcomes which you want, not just placements. You can walk out of your MBA with a startup if you are at it. I mean, it's not a big deal. The only thing you need to believe in is that if you take the charge, if you identify that yes, you need to do the things quietly and silently, then you will be able to achieve it. So from this video, I hope you have got a valuable idea about how important the things which you say to yourself are going to shape the outcomes which you have. How important are these things? Because eventually thoughts become things. And I would want to leave you with this thought process only, that you need to be in a victor mindset, in a victory mindset. So now I'll see you in the next video, wherein I'll be sharing with you something else about what you can do to create the best career outcomes for yourself from your MBA. Thanks a lot and goodbye.